Relying on one check is gonna keep you broke. But having one paycheck, I don't care who you is, relying on one paycheck is going to keep you broke. You cannot survive off having one paycheck. You is not gonna survive that way. That's the quickest and fastest way that you are going to continue and staying broke. The reason why you broke right now, the reason why you struggling right now is because you relying on one check. When you are relying on one check, you ain't got no money to your name. You can't do the stuff that you want to. You can't buy the stuff that you want to because you don't have no money. When you are relying on one check, that's how you're going to stay broke. I know you don't want to live that way. I know you're tired of struggling. I know you tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I know you don't want to spend all your life working at this 9 to 5. So what you need to be doing is building something outside of your 9 to 5 so you can stop living paycheck to paycheck, so you don't have to keep constantly relying on your 9 to 5. See, when you are relying on one income, right? You rely on one income. You get paid. As soon as you get paid, bills eat your whole paycheck before you even get to see it. You are working more hours just to get more money because you are relying on one check, right? When you work more hours to get more money, now you exhausted, you burnt out. The money that you get, it still got to go to bills. You might only have $10, $15 left, $20 left. You don't even have enough money to even save. You can't even save your money because you are relying on one check. That's what's keeping you broke. Everything already high. Gas high, rent high, groceries high. Every single thing is already high, so therefore you're going to need another source of income. That's what I truly believe in. I don't believe in living paycheck to paycheck. I don't believe in just relying on one check. I don't no. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that in that, none of that at all. Because when you are doing that, that's how you're going to continue and struggling. You just going to your 9 to 5, going home, you shouldn't be doing that. You should not be doing that. You need to be building something outside your 9 to 5 so you can start living paycheck to paycheck. You cannot live the comfortable life of just, yeah, I'm just going to work my 9 to 5. I'm going to go home and I'm not going to do anything else. Yeah, you keep doing that. You keep doing that and watch where you're going to be. You're going to be continuing struggling. You're going to continue being broke. You're going to continue living paycheck to paycheck. You thinking you doing the bare minimum. You think you doing just the stand. That's the bare minimum right there. Working 9 to 5, that's just the bare minimum. You have to do more. You have to do more. Nobody cares that you did an 8-hour shift. Nobody cares that you did a 12-hour shift. Nobody cares that you did a damn 16-hour shift. You need to be doing more. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just keeping it honest with you. Just because you work your 9 to 5, that's it. No, you need to be having a way where you can quit your 9 to 5 and stop living paycheck to paycheck. Because if you do not, you're going to keep living paycheck to paycheck. You're going to keep struggling. You're going to keep doing the same shit. You're going to keep having the same results. Guess what? You go to your 9 to 5, you work, you get paid, you repeat. You go to your 9 to 5, you work, you get paid, you repeat. You're going broke, you struggle, you got to return to work even though you ain't got no money to your account. You ain't got no money put in your car, but guess what? You still got to show it to work. It feel like you're going to be stuck. You don't want to feel stuck at your 9 to 5. So every single day when you go to your 9 to 5, you like, damn, like, shit, am I going to be stuck here for years? Like, I don't want to be stuck. Like, you don't want to be stuck at your 9 to 5. It feel like you have no control of your life. Every single day on a Monday, you go to your 9 to 5, you hate it. You hate the fact that you don't have no type of control of your life. You hate feeling stuck. You hate not having no way out. I understand exactly how you feel. In order to change that, you cannot rely on one check. That's what's keeping you broke. You relying on one income. You thinking that one income is going to save you. You think that one income going to do what? It's not going to save you. You get that one income and go to bills and you have no money to your name. You're back going broke. You're back struggling. You're back living paycheck to paycheck. You're back doing the same thing. You're back in the same position. You back struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. How do you expect to be great in life when you are relying on one income? You thinking that one income is going to save you. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that one income is not going to save you. It's not. It's going to have you doing the same thing over and over and over again. You thinking some type of miracle gonna happen. Ain't no miracle gonna happen. You gotta put the work in till no miracle is gonna happen, right? You have to put the work in. I know what I'm talking about. So for me, depending on one check, right? That had me struggling. That had me living paycheck to paycheck. Going broke. Can't buy nothing. Can't do nothing. Didn't have enough money to feed my own dog food. I had to steal food from my fast food restaurant. Right, when I was working at my fast food restaurant, I had to steal food just for my dog to eat because I was so broke. Goddamn car on E. Can't buy nothing. Can't do nothing. Sitting up in the house because I ain't got no money. My whole check controlling me. Depends on how much I make. I can't enjoy my life. I'm sitting here paying bills and got to go back to work the next day. Over here, goddamn sad as fuck. every single day because I'm not living the life that I want to, not having no type of control, not doing what I want to, and that all go back into you relying on that one check. That one check is not going to save you. It's going to continually having you broke. It's going to continually having you struggling. You thinking some type of miracle going to happen. You thinking that you need to work more hours, but think about it. You working all these hours just for you to still be stuck. Well, yeah, you can work more hours at your 9 to 5, but you still gotta work some hours, not some hours. You still gotta work hours onto a vehicle that's gonna get you out of your 9 to 5. That's what you're gonna have to do. You literally gonna have to do that. If you don't, then you're gonna keep continuing struggling. If you don't, you're gonna continue living paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. You tired of struggling. You tired of being broke. You tired of not having the money to afford shit. You can't do the stuff that you want to. I know I was tired. I was tired of struggling. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I was tired. You can't buy nothing. You can't do nothing. I can't do the stuff that I want to. My account's being in negatives. What can you do when you broke? You can't do nothing. You have to sit up in the house or do some DoorDash or some shit. You're not building anything outside your 9 to 5. When you're not building nothing, so you so stuck working at your 9 to 5, just sticking there. You have nothing else. This 9 to 5. This the only thing that you have. And you wonder why you had the life that you got. So you might not be very aware of what you're going through. You have to be very aware of what's going on in your life. You're stuck. You're stuck. You stuck because you are dependent on one check. Get out of that mindset of having one check. As long as I get the bills paid, okay. Well, you're gonna be a person that's gonna keep saying, as long as I get the bills paid, as long as I keep the job, I'm safe. You're not safe. That job can let you go at any day, at any moment. You're not safe. Then on top of that, your life is you being so dependent on this job. You so reliant on this job. You don't even know what the hell going on with you. You so dependent on this job, you start losing yourself. You're having the same life. You're not doing anything to elevate yourself. You're not doing anything. What from you working all your 9 to 5, from you just depending on one check for hella years, right? What have it benefit you? Have you saved a lot of money? Have you saved a lot of money? You haven't. You feel what I'm saying? Use your 9 to 5 to get out of your 9 to 5 so you can stop living paycheck to paycheck. Because the life that you want to live, you want freedom. You want to have options. You want to be your own boss. You want to live the life that you want to. I know me. I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own schedule. I want freedom. I want to be able to move and do what I want to. Nobody else telling me what to do. I want to personally do what I want to. What Kari Bands want to. Kari Bands want to live a better lifestyle. Kari don't want to just depend on one check. Kari want to. You still got to put in the work in anything. I would rather work 80 hours on a business, right, than work 80 hours at a 9 to 5. Because at least you working on the business, right, it can change the lifestyle. You can help your family out. You can stop living paycheck to paycheck. You can quit your 9 to 5. You can live the life that you want to. Imagine you working from anywhere at any time. So you got to have a big enough why, right? You got to have a big enough why, right? The reason why you want to change your life, the reason why you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, because you obviously want a better life. You want to help your mama out. Me, I'm tired of seeing my mama struggling. My mama can't buy nothing. Shit, I can't even give her money. I couldn't even give my mama money for Mother's Day. I couldn't even give my mama money for her Mother's Day and freaking her birthday. Right? That's the same thing with my grandmama. Mother's Day, birthday. My mama, I think it was my grandma's birthday first, then it was my mama's birthday the next month. That's sad, bro. That's sad as hell. That's not cool. That's lame. Like, that's sad. All because I ain't had no money. You feel what I'm saying? And that what happens when you are dependent on one check. It's no benefit. What benefits to it when you are dependent on one check? Yes, one paycheck pay the bill. We obviously know that. But after that, what do you have left? What are you doing with your money? You don't have nothing left. You can't do nothing with your money. It's not what you is doing with your money. You literally can't do nothing with your money when you are dependent on one check. What can you really do? You cannot do shit. You can't buy shit. You can't do nothing. You can't give money to your people. You can't even help your mama out, right? You can't do those type of things. You can't live the life that you want to. You can't even travel. What can you do? You can barely goddamn eat. You feel what I'm saying? You might have a little bit of money to eat. Then you got to use that money to keep continuing stressing. Do you want to keep living that way? Do you want to keep living the way where you stress about money every single day? I guarantee you every single day when you go to sleep at nighttime, you think about money. It's on your mind 24/7. You can't even have a proper sleep because it's all about money. Money is on your mind 24/7. Money. money, money, money. It's on your mind 24/7. You can't even get nowhere because it's money. Money always on your mind. You stress about money 24/7. You stress about money. It's on your mind 24/7. And you gotta get out of that mindset because it's like you relying on one check that's gonna keep you broke. That's truly what I believe in, right? Some people be comfortable where they at, but I know you're not comfortable where you at, right? From you being comfortable, you're comfortable and you're stressing out at the same time. So you're being comfortable or stressing out. If you're gonna stress out, you better stress out on the business, and this business gonna allow you to live the life that you want to. I'd rather be stressing out on the business than being stressing out of damn relying on one check. I guarantee you that. You over here being comfortable as fuck. So you comfortable with struggling. You comfortable not having the money to give to your mama, right? You comfortable with that. You comfortable living paycheck to paycheck. You comfortable with struggling. You comfortable living the same life. You comfortable of doing the same thing every single day. You're comfortable. You comfortable. You comfortable. You comfortable being in the reds. You comfortable being in the negatives. You comfortable. You go to grocery shopping. You check your account. You ain't got no money to your account. You comfortable with that. You comfortable not even having the money to get your car fixed. That's the same thing with me. Feel what I'm saying? For me, depending on one check, can't even goddamn get the car fixed. Car goddamn messed up. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta ignore it. Acting like shit cool. I just know my car messed up. Let me just ignore it. Yeah, let me just, I know I need an oil change. I know I need an oil change, but let me ignore it. Only reason because you are dependent on one check. It's like someone basically giving you breadcrumbs and you gotta come back and go get it. It's like you literally, your life is being controlled when you are dependent on one check because you don't have enough funds to get the stuff that you really, really want to and do the stuff that you really want to. You have no freedom, no options, no type of control of your life. This is what happens when you are dependent on one check. The struggle is real when you are dependent on one check. You got to get out of that mindset of as long as I get paid or depending on when, but it's not gonna get you to your goals. You can do all the things in your world. You know. See, what you need to be doing is working on the business. What you need to be doing, I'm gonna tell you what you need to be doing. What you need to be doing is building you a personal brand, right? When you are building you a personal brand, now you get to have a way where you can stop struggling and stop living paycheck to paycheck, right? You have to build something outside your 9 to 5 so you can genuinely stop living paycheck to paycheck. In order to make that happen, you need to build you a personal brand. That's the journey I'm on. I'm on my journey of building my personal brand so I can quit my 9 to 5 and stop living paycheck to paycheck. And I want to take y'all on my journey as I build my personal brand. This going to be the way where you're going to stop living paycheck to paycheck. This is going to be the way where you can quit your 9 to 5. This is going to be the way where you can take care of your peoples. Me, I want to retire my mama, right? I want my mama to stop struggling. I want my mama to stop living paycheck to paycheck. I want my mama in a better lifestyle, right? I want my peoples, my grandma too. I want my whole family, my sister, my brothers, my whole family, right? I want to put my whole family on, right? I'm doing this shit for my family. I'm doing this shit for myself too. I want better for myself. Think I want to live paycheck to paycheck? You think I want to struggle? Think I want to look at my account? I'm in the damn reds and the negatives. I got to damn hold back my money. I got to ignore my car being fucked up, being behind on damn bills. You feel what I'm saying? Car by goddamn get repossessed. Going so damn broke, my whole insurance had to stop. You feel what I'm saying? Then I had to go back and go do it again. You feel what I'm saying? Just losing it like bro, nobody want to keep losing, man. Nobody want to keep taking L's. It just, you get to that point where you just tired of taking L's after L's after L's after L's after L's after L's. You gotta get tired about what you're going through. You gotta see. Because when you got to depend on one check, you so comfortable with taking so many goddamn L's. So you give up. You don't do shit. You just stay the same. You just give up. You never do anything. Right? When you depend on one check, you just comfortably, all right, well, this is my life. I'm going to accept it. So it's either you're going to accept it or you're going to do something about it. Right? If you want to do something about it, then go ahead and start your personal brand so you can actually stop living paycheck to paycheck and actually quit your 9 to 5 and run this money up. Right? So if you tired of depending on one check and you actually want to start living paycheck to paycheck, if you want to change your life around, if you want to go to journey with me on me to quitting my 9 to 5 by building my personal brand, hey, join with me. I help you get you started. But join me on my journey. I'm out. Stay safe. Y'all have a good one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and DM me one-on-one, right? I mean, not DM me. I don't know why I said DM me, right? Comment down one-on-one, and I'll help you get you started. Let's go get to this money. Let's go get to this bag. I'm out. Stay safe. Be blessed. Y'all have a good one.